Gilgaboo, Gilgaboo, Gilgaboo.
Gilgaboo the Jarrow as Falch Erugus Gullas Gaccan. Welcome to Gullas Gaccan. And we've got Kinla with us this week. So let's crack on with the weather and this button here.
Manx Radio Weather with Manx Glass and Glazing.
And David will give us the Manx, the English version of the weather.
That's why everyone. Fine and sunny again today with the light east.
Hang on. Wrong with that one. Try that one.
Is my microphone on now?
It is now.
Right, good stuff. Astamai, everyone. Fine and sunny again today with light easterly winds. Still hot temperatures. They're going to rise to 25 degrees. It'll turn cloudier around dusk with a few overnight showers expected. Tomorrow will be a much cooler day with continuing risk of scattered showers at first, but then sunny in the afternoon. Becoming breezy, maximum of 19. Oh, and on Tuesday, outbreaks of rain, heavy at times in the morning, then clear in the afternoon. Sunrise tomorrow, 3 minutes past 5. Sunset tonight, 46 minutes past 9.
As shin onskildnish, be brow as chirum carnasta as fast a beg Jew, lesh gia nya fes. Fos che lesh in temporalis girigus, mush queg Celsius as feed. Mush lai na grania, higga the ve bodgelak as fud na he fully the jig frassen. Fras na gare scaled. Be na svura merach lesh gau on the be frassen scaled on satajach. O kiga the ve grianach sanasta. Be an year nyataga vian jasas be an temporela smooth 9 Celsius jeg and rate be pert the ja on morrigimert vestroben the keten och ni shoslo chelga shallen grianach sanasta. Irina grania 3 minute lug queg merach as line grania care minute. Rosh Jai. Oh, came in a jeg, Rosh Jai, Jew.
Manx Glass and Glazing can supply and install single, double and triple glazing. Call 674 573 or visit the showroom on the Snugborough Trading Estate. Gullas Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
And we've got a special request to start the programme. What is it, David?
On Top of the World by the Carpenters.
Indeed.
And there's a reason why.
Well, we'll find out about the reason later. But, yes, let's listen to the Carpenters.
So if you're lonely, you know I'm here waiting for you. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot away from you. And if you leave here, you leave me broken, shattered and light. I'm just a crosshair. I'm just a shot, then we can die. take me out.
Quite fond of the more modern style of the Carpenters.
Why, she's gone to seed as Karen Carpenter, isn't she? There on that one.
Yes, I got them in the wrong order, didn't I? So that was Franz Ferdinand.
As good as it was.
Take Me Out, and it was good.
Yeah.
And we will be. Well, tell us all about being on top of the world. Why are you on top of the world?
I went to the top of South Barrule recently, and it just came to me. On top of the world, looking down on creation. And there it was, laid out before us, all the parishes. And I just thought that'd be good, because I wouldn't mind a little bit of a yarn about South Barrule, because it is a fascinating place. And I was thinking about, over the years, the people who had lived there. And, of course, starting off, Manannan Beg MacAleer. Indeed, he's up there, and I presume he's still there, because he's looking after us, and all we've got to do is bring a pile of rushes up on Midsummer's Eve. Which I didn't.
Didn't you?
I didn't. Did you?
Dear.
I didn't.
That's a poor do that.
I'm just wondering, did anybody?
Do you know?
I'd like to think someone has bought some rushes up this year.
I am aware that someone did.
Good.
But I've been contemplating this. We contemplated it on the programme, actually. I think we did, anyway. What would you say if someone turned up to the house with a bundle of rushes? What would you say? Would you be delighted? Would you think that's a tremendous tribute? I'm so pleased that you've brought that bundle of rushes. I suppose the rabbits would be pleased.
That was my joke. If
right.
if my Nannan's keeping rabbits up there, they'll be, because I've got the palm fronds that fall off from the neighbour's house, and the big long palm fronds, and they don't really like being stroked, but they like a good tug session with the palm fronds, and that's our game.
Yeah.
And they both come to me if I've got a palm frond. So if my Nannan Beg's got a pile of rushes, and his rabbits are going to be delighted.
Maybe that's what it was. Then he kept rabbits. Yes. And what do you think to this weather? This is shocking.
It's like the summer of '76 all over again, you see.
Aye, well, we may get on to
but only
the
for
summer
2
of
days.
76.
We'll get on to that.
Yeah,
we'll
will.
be talking chopper bicycles and Coca-Cola cubes and everything, won't we?
Well, I think, based on what you were saying there about South Barrule and all that, I think we should play the Carpenters.
That's what
on top of the world. What do you think?
As Manx as the Royal Show. Manx Radio.
Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world, looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. Something in the wind has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. In the leaves on the trees and the touch of the breeze, there's a pleasing sense of happiness for me. for you and me. All I need will be mine if you are here. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is a love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love's put me at the top of the world.
It's happy hour again. I think I might be happy if I wasn't out with them, and they're happy. It's a lovely place to be. Happy that the fire's full of bomb and is a shield. With a haircut, smile, and the meaning of style is a night out with the boss. Where you win or you lose, and it's them who choose. And if you don't win, then you've lost. What a good place to be. Don't believe it, 'cause you speak a different language and it's never really happened to me. Don't believe it, oh no, 'cause it's never really happened to me. Oh, oh, oh. It's another night out with a boss, following in footsteps over compromise, and it's us me. Good women go on trees, and if you catch them right, they will land upon the knees. Where they open all the wallets and they close all the minds, and they love to buy you all a drink. And as we ask all the questions, and you take all your clothes up and back to the kitchen sink. What a good place to be. Don't believe it, 'cause you speak a different language and it's never really happened to me. Don't believe it, oh no, 'cause it's never really happened for me. No, oh, 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 oh. What a good place to be. Don't believe it. Speak a different language and it's never really happened to me. Don't believe it. Oh no, 'cause it's never really happened to me. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. It's happier again and again and again. It's happier again and again and again. It's happier again and again and again. It's happier again.
Station and I should ring over him.
And that was the House Martins. It wasn't the Carpenters, it was the House Martins that time. And that was Happy Hour. Have you what's not House Martins? What are they, House Martins? Yes, there's birds.
Yes, there's plenty of
Are
them
they
around
like
here.
they're a bit like a swallow, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Little tiny thing.
Yeah.
Little tiny thing.
I'm not seeing so many. I mean, there are swallows about, but we used to have 2 or 3 nests up at us. But
I had a new visitor for breakfast because I feed the corvids on
Right,
my deck
yes.
in the morning. Thursday morning, who should turn up? Like a whopping big peacock turned up. Who and stood on the bench, it was tall as me, with its tail down. Oh,
Yeah.
God, it's a big bird, but this bird's been doing the rounds. I think he thinks he's looking for a partner.
yeah.
But much to the corvid's dismay, he pretty much emptied the bowl, the fella did, like, so.
And
What
fancy
a wonderful big thing.
Where would a peacock come from?
But it was usually living just over by Russian Church, by
Yes,
the old
there were some
schoolhouse.
there,
But it's
yeah.
been all round. It was outside the chip shop recently.
Right.
I don't think I had any money, but I think he managed to get some chips. He was down at the allotment of 4 roads,
Yeah.
probably grubbing around, much to the dismay of the gardeners. Or I don't know what they're doing, what he's doing down there. But yeah, he came for a sleep on the roof. He was sleeping on my neighbour's roof. And next morning, he was down for breakfast.
And that's very exotic.
It
really,
was,
isn't it?
indeed.
Very exotic.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yes. So
Back to South Barruel.
Yes, indeed.
One of the things I was wondering before I go back into the inhabitants of South Barruel, land of home rule. built as firm as Barul. It doesn't actually say if it's north or south in that. As a
Yes.
southerner, we
But it's
just
obvious,
presume
isn't it? It's obvious.
I wonder if the northerners got some conjecture here going, well, it's always been the north when we sung it.
Yes, but you look at all that kind of loose, shaly stuff on North Barul.
I know. It just dawned on me,
it's not as
north
firm
or
as the
south.
south at all.
Might
no,
cause
no.
another civil war, this. Anyway, it's probably not enough Manx left for a civil war. Probably get a football tournament out of it.
Well,
anyway.
indeed.
But going back to the rushes on Midsummer's Eve, that's a great date because it is a proper lunar cycle date. There's no conjecture of whether it's Gregorian or Julian calendar. We're just having that one every year, so that's great. We haven't been robbed of that one.
And none of this. It'll be on the 5th of July, except for when it's on a weekend, because we don't like to pay extra double time or whatever for the staff.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Poor guy. But good old Manannan, he's looking after us, and he'll bring the mists down just for a bundle of rushes every year. And also, if things get really bad, then he'll turn into the three legs, set himself on fire, and come trundling down the hillside. Which at this time of year, right now, I don't think the fire brigade will be too impressed, would they?
Well, they don't say anything specific about fiery wheels. The barbecues aren't allowed. I know that. But
that's a very good point. Actually,
maybe they should add, particularly for the notices around
of
South
Celtic
Barul.
sea gods who just might be in a bit of a grump.
Yes.
Just hold back for a bit.
It might be a good idea.
Wait till Tuesday when it's raining.
It'll be all right.
But there's apart from Manannan and his other friends who we'll come to, is like other people living up there. The Fenodries were living up there, or the Fenodry was living up there. Don't know if the Fenodry's still there. But there seems to be a great tradition of throwing rocks around.
Yes. Oh, gosh, yes.
I'm a big fan of this all year round, so I do like throwing rocks around. And there was one time that the Fenodry got in a bit of a grump with his wife, and he began throwing rocks at her, hit her on the ankle, and that bounced off, and that rock still is in Glen Rushen River to this day, oozing red from her blood.
Well, there you are.
There you go. And
I never knew that.
No, I don't know about this
I often
red
wondered
rock.
why the river was a little reddy colour.
It is at times, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's obviously the reason. Then.
Nothing to do with mine and spill-off. Nothing to do with that.
No.
No.
Well, I think because I quite like the idea, I think we should have a piece of world music now. And in the second hour, we're going to Mongolia. But the first hour, this is Boubacar Traoré with Sanyon Moni. So let's have a listen to Boubacar Traoré.
Galla's Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
Sinkene somane na munin tobi kuwa sufero sufemogolu oma munin samba sufemogolu oma munin samba malidenu yo adia kenye banale adia kenye banale samuyayale adia kenye banale samuyayale. Sinkene somane na munin tobi kuwa sufero sufemogolu oma munin samba malidenu yo adia kenye banale malidenu yo adia kenye banale malidenu yo Adiake banale malidenu si malidenu malidenu adiake banale adiake banale malidenu adiake banale malidenu sinikenne somane na bunin tobi ova sufero sufemogolu amamunin samba adiake banale adiake banale adiake banale.
And that was Boubacar
That was
Traoré.
wonderful.
Yes, and bearing in mind the weather, it felt appropriate somehow to have a Malian. I think he's Malian.
Is he now? It's very Saharan, isn't it?
Yeah. If he's not Malian, he's somewhere from West Africa anyway. I think
The founders of the banjo sound.
Is that right?
Yes. All those guys went off there under unfortunate circumstances.
Yeah.
And made banjos, and you distinctly hear it.
Yeah.
Just that finger picking style.
Yeah.
I bought a banjo this morning, funnily enough.
Did you?
I bought a banjo, an 1890s banjo.
And who'd be selling banjos on a Sunday morning?
Well, they had the banjo shop in
Oh,
Gaccan
right.
Town.
Oh, gosh.
There was a private sale, an 1890s banjo, a Kemia, I think it was called, AD Kemia. And it's a real historical piece, and you can play it. It's good. Yeah, we'll come back to that. So,
Well, maybe you should bring it in.
I think we should bring it in.
Time.
Let's have a bash. Bring the fiddle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. And anyway, South Barul, you were telling, and it would be
rock
South.
throwing.
Yes.
The old Bagains up there. Well, it just says what I could find was just the giants, and they had a competition about throwing rocks. See who could throw the rocks the furthest. So it's a bit like the summer of '76 in your youth all over again, isn't it? And one of these stones landed at the corner of Ballacreggan Farm, and it's still there, and it is still there.
It is indeed. I can attest to that.
And
yes.
unfortunately, it didn't escape the spray paint as that machine went past. So they could do a bit of a scraping off that one. So I presume that's the one they mean at the corner of Ballacreggan Farm, because it's the smaller one right on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we go. So other inhabitants of South Barul, we got Lord Kitter. From Nordic rule. He lived up there, just quite close to the top.
He seemed to pick his spots, doesn't he? Because he's
does.
got Kitterland, which is not the most hospitable place to live.
Did he die there? Was he buried there?
Well, I don't know. Was there I honestly don't know. I know Annie has written a story about Earl Kitter in Manx for the kids at the Bunskull. Oh, and remiss of me, here we are 26 minutes and nearly 27 minutes into the programme, and I haven't congratulated the Bunskull Gaelgach for yet another wonderful performance at the Centenary Centre.
Wonderful.
Thursday and Friday night they were performing.
Excellent.
Alice ons Shin yindyssagh, Alice in Wonderland, and it was wonderful.
I bet.
Anyway, time for us to have a little bit more music, and this time we're going to listen to Ultravox, and this is Vienna.
The Nation Station, Manx Radio.
freezing breath on a window pane, lying and waiting. A man in the dark in a picture frame, so mystic and soulful. Reaching out in a piercing cry, it stays with you until the feeling is gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. Music is weaving, hunting notes, pizzicato strings, the rhythm is calling. Alone in the night as the daylight brings a cool empty silence. The warmth of your hand and a cold grey sky, it fades to the distance. The image is gone, only you and I, it means nothing to me. This means nothing to me.
And that was Ultravox. Yes, I picked that one. I quite liked that piece of music.
Yes.
Yes, very good.
Indeed.
As Manx as the Gaiety Theatre and the Villa Marina. Manx Radio.
And that is, of course, our cue for, first of all, the weather forecast, and then we'll talk about the Manx track shortly. So, be a browers tirum carnasta as fast a beg dew, les gia nya fes fos che les temperelis, gerigus queg Celsius feed, much line a grania higga the ve bodgelach as fud na he fully the jig fras na gare, scaled as be frasen on ons voor as sigad vi nas jo as nas jerma sanasta merach as be pert on mar gemert verstrom na keden och ni shorslo chel gashallen greenach sanasta.
Sunny again today, highs to 25. Around dusk it'll get cloudier, then overnight a few scattered showers. Tomorrow's going to be a cooler day with scattered showers at first, but then sunny spells in the afternoon. Tuesday morning, some rain, heavy at times.
And as I said, we had our cue for the Manx track, and we're going with Mongolian's March by Barul.
Guller's Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
And that was the mighty Barul with Mongolian's March, a gentler piece of music. I don't want you exhausting yourselves in this terrible hot weather, and yes, we don't want to risk heart attacks or anything like that by jigging about too vigorously. We have a special request.
I wouldn't say it was a special request. It was more like a commemoration, because we were sort of reminiscing about the summer of 76. The last time it was when it was blooming hot. So people think this is hot. The summer of 76, that was hot. It went on for 13 and a half weeks.
Gosh.
So I was wondering, because we used to have a hit parade and number ones and back in them days, and it was a big thing. So I was wondering, who was number one? Was it Bay City Rollers? Was it ABBA? Was it David Essex? No, it was Kiki D and Elton John.
Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Oh, honey, if I get restless, baby, you're not that kind. Don't go breaking my heart. You take the weight off of me. Oh, honey, when you knocked on my door, ooh, I gave you my key. Ooh, nobody knows it. But when I was down, I was your clown. Ooh, nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. But right from the start, I gave you my heart. Oh, I gave you my heart. So don't go breaking my heart. I won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Nobody told us, 'cause nobody showed us. Now it's up to us, babe. Oh, I think we can make it. So don't misunderstand me. You put the light in my life. Oh, you put the spark to the flame. I got your heart in my sight. Ooh, nobody knows it. But when I was down, I was your clown. Ooh, nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. But right from the start, I gave you my heart. Oh, I gave you my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. I won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my Nobody knows it. But when I was down, I was your clown. Right from the start, I gave you my heart. Oh, I gave you my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. I won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my. Don't go breaking my. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my. Don't go breaking my. I won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my. I won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my. I won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my. I won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my. I won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my.
And there we go, Elton John and Kiki D. Don't go breaking my heart. And
Did it bring back memories?
I don't remember it particularly. Maybe that was, if it was the height of the summer, I'd probably be out stacking bales and carton sacks. And
Every
things like
summer was hot in the 70s. In my memory, every school holiday was scorching.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Well, there you go. There you go.
There's a lot to be said for, I don't know, stacking bales and carton sacks and all those sorts of things that, and I'm sure fishermen would have similar types of things to be bothered with.
I was just down the beach being a townie.
Were you?
I was always down the beach being a townie, or on the back field in the Victoria Road playing school.
Yeah.
Doing whatever. Bicycles, football, all that.
Not thin and turnips then.
Not thin and turnips. Right.
The
jumping mounds of ginny nettles on bicycles.
The target for thin and turnips was what we just had, Southern 100 Week. I think it was a bit later. I think it might have been a week later, but you could hear the bikes revving up in the paddock. Usually on the last day of turnip thinning, and you were wanting to get the turnips thin before the bike started.
Yeah, that's a good benchmark. Yeah.
Yes, it was good. It was good. So anyway, what else have you?
Anyway, silly me, I've just come across the demise of Lord Kitter, who was he's got a castle up at the top of South Barrule. It's getting a bit busy up there. There's a lot of folk, isn't there? Anyway, Ida the Witch is up there as well. Anyway, so Lord Kitter's actually down and spending the evening on the Calf of Man, and he's got his friend there, Eoch the Loud Voice, and Ida the Witch caused him to fall asleep, and then the castle caught alight. Eoch jumps up and gets to the castle wall, shouts to Lord Kitter that the castle's on fire. He comes rushing across. Then Ida the Witch rises a storm, and the Lord Kitter was drowned on the rock that now bears his name, Lord Kitter. So she was a bit of a one as Ida the Witch. She turns up as well in the wonderful story, which I love so much, is the man from Ballasalla who goes off to see the world. And there's nothing to see. He finds out, everyone tells him, everything you need's in Ballasalla, and he agrees. But he meets some bit of skullduggery on the way, and Ida the Witch turns up with the man from Ballasalla. Not in South Barrule at this point, but she, of course, being a resident of South Barrule, but she pulls this grand big castle up out of nowhere with this grand feast going on inside, and the smell of the meats cooking is absolutely tremendous. So the man from Ballasalla remembers the story of Robin the Fiddler down at Cronkmore, down at Fairy Hill.
Robin or Robbing?
Robin. His name is Robin.
Okay.
He remembers the tale of Robin.
If it was going to be about robbing fiddlers, I would have stopped you there, but fair enough.
But he remembers that story and not to get tempted into the castle, so he reneges on this. He says, no, thank you, and the castle just disappears. So there we go.
Yeah.
And
well, we'll have another piece of music, and then
Okay.
we'll hear a little bit more from that shortly. This is Suzanne and Mark Ronson, and is going to sing it for us.
Galla's Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
Eyes are like the ocean. Her nails are painted green. A cigarette in her mouth and she mouths, hey dear, how you been? Grey skies out the window, but she's a summer breeze. Come and set the tone, now dear, come sit down next to me, Susan. Her hair hangs like curtain, her smile is warm like June. She blinks in slow motion, just like something in the Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes, you can't tell if she's into you. She's a winding road that I've been running on down since I was 7 years old. Suzanne, I would love to hold you if I can. Suzanne, if you'd allow my left arm and my right arm to collide inside the small of your back, just like that. I need you, Suzanne. Oh, Suzanne, how I need you. You look so good tonight. Time gives way to the magic hour. Sunset at the bar. You rest your left ear on my shoulder, and I wonder if that's just how you are. I whisper to the waiter, a glass of something strong. Says I'm about to finally tell you how I've been feeling all along. I said, Suzanne. So I can't tell if you're into me. So
And that didn't sound like a mark, did it?
Not at all.
It also says R-A-Y-E next to this, and your guess is that R-A-Y-E was the singer, not Mark Ronson.
No, Mark doesn't actually sing. He's the producer. And a damn good one as well, I must say.
Yeah.
He's jolly good. I've got a lot of time for his music.
Good. Well, we've got a bit more time left, and you've got more stories for us.
Just a little bit. This is a lovely quote by a chap called Mr. W.Y. Evans Vents. You've probably never heard of. I haven't either, but my son's got this great book about him, and it's all about themselves and various folklore around the British Isles. He came to the island in the 1890s and toured it with Sophia Morrison. So what he says about here is themselves are never far away in the Isle of Man, but South Barrule has been described as probably the most fairy-haunted part of the isle. So it's getting busy up there. All the themselves are up there as well. But what's interesting about this chap, W.Y. Evans Vents, is that he's a real authority on folklore and all sorts of strange goings-on. And he translated and wrote, with the aid of a Tibetan monk in Tibet, the Tibetan Book of the Dead.
So, good God.
Yeah,
yes,
not far from Mongolia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I thought that was really good because he's quite an authority.
Yeah.
So,
well, now that you mentioned Mongolia, I was going to save this for the listener. My Who CD has arrived.
Super.
And we're going to hear a track from the Who shortly after the in the early part of the second hour.
Super.
And it's a cracking piece. Wonderful stuff. For those who might be misled by the title, the Who, spelt H-U, is a Mongolian death metal band. A sort of folky sort of feel about it.
Absolutely.
And yes, I'm looking forward to playing that, because last time we played them on the programme about a month ago, I asked, what did you think? And listener replied and said, yes,
let's
more of that kind of thing. So that's good. Anyway, we've got just enough time to hear from the Lightning Seeds, and they're going to sing about change, which is what's happening in the weather.
Put your foot down and drive. Oh, you're
Manx Radio Weather with Manx Glass and Glazing.
Well, we're going to do a bit of a special weather. We'll start off with the obvious one. Be a brow as chirum carnasta as fast a big Jew leis gia nya fes. Post che leis an temperales girigus mush quig Celsius as feed. Mush line a grania higged of a bodge like as fud na he for the jig fras na gare scaled. Be an asfura merach leis gawon the be frassen scaled on sa tajak och higged of a grianach sanasta. Be an here nyataga vine jassas be an temperales smooth 9 Celsius jeg. On spurl.
It's going to be sunny for the rest of the day. Temperatures were 25 degrees, now dipping. It's going to be cloudy around dusk. A few scattered showers overnight and some scattered showers in the morning at first, but then sunny in the afternoon. Down to 19 degrees tomorrow, outbreaks of rain on Tuesday morning, and hopefully the rest of the week is going to be pretty good. Sunrise tonight, sunset tomorrow.
And you have introduced a new feature onto the weather.
I have indeed. You remember I was griping about weather warnings in all sorts of colours? Well, let's go to the Beaufort scale, and I don't know if this is a first for Manx Wireless, but we're going to have the shipping forecast. Issued by the Met Office at 11:30 100 hours on Sunday the 13th of July. And this is valid from 1 o'clock today, 1300 hours, until 1300 hours tomorrow. General synopsis at 0600. Low West Seoul 1006. Expected just west of Rockall 1000 by 06 hours tomorrow. And the bit that we're all looking forward to, Irish Sea. Well, actually, Lundy Fastnet, Irish Sea, east or southeast 3 to 5, veering south or southwest 4 to 6 in Lundy and Fastnet, and later Irish Sea. Moderate, becoming rough later, but slight in moderate or to moderate in the Irish Sea. Showers, perhaps thundery, good, occasionally poor.
And on Skilg, Fashionus na Hampshire, Current Mark, Lorish, and Ik Emshire, or Ik Emsh for the as Lieje Jantus Murach as Ara Mara. Ek Nenjeg the Lie, Juduni, and Trasler Jeg Jerasauri, son and tre ether Nen Sanasta, Juduni, and Trasler Jeg Jerasauri, dus Nen Sanasta, Jaloon, and Herule Jeg Jerasauri. And Ger Hunter Cajun ex she Savora. Brew Mui Angel ex Soul, Tausen a she Jerkut, Just Sheer J Rockall, Tausen ex she Savora Merach.
Mighty.
Manx Glass and Glazing can supply and install single, double and triple glazing. Call 674 573 or visit the showroom on the Snugborough Trading Estate. Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
And this is the Cardigans with my favourite game.
Just over the time.
And that was the Cardigans.
You won't be needing a cardie today, Philly. Hey?
The old ones are the best ones, aren't
Aye.
they? Yes, yes. Yes, so what have we got in the second hour then? With loads and loads of exciting things, including another jam tasting session. Yes.
Wonderful.
And this is a jar of jam, and I want you to taste it.
I actually don't know. I've got an inkling of what it is. But of course, you can't quite tell at the moment. I think it's either strawberry or raspberry.
Well, you can open it and try. But all I can say is that all the fruit in the jar was picked in our garden. So have a.
I was hoping to bring some jam in today, but I didn't quite get there a week ago. The goose gogs out in the wilds there.
You're having no luck at all with
this.
These
I got
goose
even
gogs.
more unlucky. Which I didn't really get any goose gogs, like a couple of dozen really. I thought, no, this is no good. But one thing I did come back with was a tick. This is the first time ever I've come across this, and I'm a bit worried about it, to be honest. Like,
yes.
So I think I better get it checked out this week. But
yes, exactly.
My gosh, it was like a scene from Alien with this thing, with its with the back end of it sticking out of my hip.
Yeah,
and I gave it a poke, and it was wiggling its legs, and I tried to scoop it out, and it disappeared inside me.
Oh,
was just
goodness!
Like, my word. So it's been quite alarming this week.
Well, yes.
It's out now. I presume it is.
Anyway, let's get on to less unsavoury things.
Indeed. And, before we eat.
Yes. So, let's.
Are we ready?
Open her up.
Here's the best bit about radio: jam opening.
Oh, why? That was a pop and a half, wasn't it?
Oh, she smells gorgeous.
So, what do you think?
It's raspberry, isn't it? It's black. It's red currants, is it? No, still not there.
Well, you've got two of the berries that are in it.
So it's a conserve. It's a mix.
It's a summer fruits. So there's black currant, red currant, raspberries, and I think gooseberries. I'm not entirely sure what berry they were. I'm fairly sure they were gooseberries.
My word. This is the most delightful garden conserve you've made here.
Let's
oh,
have a
my
little
word.
Let's have a taste then.
Let's try not to drop it on the expensive equipment.
Yes, we'll try not to drop it on the expensive equipment. Let's have a little slick of this.
The tartness is great, and you've obviously got the ratio of the sugar is not 1-to-1. That's about 75% sugar or something. So that's well tart.
Yes, you can almost feel your whole body getting healthy by eating this stuff.
Absolutely,
all the juices and everything from the currants.
Do you like cheese with jam?
I've never really gone in for that, but I suppose I'm into me chutneys now. So
okay.
So that's a
Why,
similar
you've got plenty
thing,
of tomatoes,
really,
have you?
No. Well, I was looking in the chutney book last night, and I'm still chewing on the jam.
It's a mouth-watering concoction. It's a conserve, of course.
Yeah. Yes, there's some very interesting. There were things like red currant and rhubarb chutney, and raspberry, and what was it? There was something. Anyway, yes. So I will be trying out some of these.
Have it with some meats and get all Elizabethan on it.
Yeah, well, indeed. So anyway,
oh yes,
we've had the jam. So I think we probably
live in the studio.
Jam, the jam is live in the studio, and next. And you only hear this on Guller's Gag, and you can go.
You can listen
all day, and you'll never have live jam tasting, will you?
You'll be waiting another week.
You will. Well, anyway, let's go from the jam to the who. And this is, I have to say, I don't really know what it's about because it's in Mongolian, and the sleeve notes...
Be about a horse, it usually is.
Well, it probably is, but the sleeve notes are in Mongolian as well, so that doesn't help me out. But it's the who, and we'll hear from them. Well, now.
As Manx's Milner's Tower or Corin's Folly. Manx Radio.
And that was The Who.
Wonderful.
HU, our Mongolian death metal band.
Excellent.
And that's fantastic, isn't it?
If my lady up at the big house in Grenaby's listening, don't worry. Maybe this time next month we'll get some Yatcar on as well.
Yatcar, well, yes, we will.
The Tuvan band.
Absolutely.
Where it all started.
And Graham has texted in, and forgive me, texters, because there's a few texters in. I love that track. Always great to have a little chant in the back garden. Well, yes, I'm forever...
You're chanting in the back garden?
Forever chanting.
What the neighbours think.
Chunnering on in the background. And Graham asked who was it. Well, it's The Who, spelt H-U. So they have...
Galla's Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jackie gonna be a football star, Diane's debutante backseat of Jackie's car. Sucking on chili dog outside taste freeze. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap, got his hands between her knees. Jackie say, hey Diane, let's run off behind the shady trees. Dribble off those Bobby Brooks, let me do what I please. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. To walk on. Jackie sits back, collects his thoughts for the moment, scratches his head and does his best James Dean. Well, then there Diane gotta run off to the city. Diane says, baby, you ain't missing nothing. Jackie say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. So let it rock, let it roll, let the Bible bell come and save my soul. Holding on to 16 as long as you can. Changes come around real soon, make us women and men. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. A little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids doing best they can.
as Manx as a 3 legs of man tattoo. Manx Radio.
Aye, and that was what was it? What we just listened
Jack
to?
and Diane.
Jack and Diane
John
by
Cougar.
John Cougar Mellencamp. That reminds me of because I was thinking Mellencamp, melancholy, and the wonderful bit in the Doctor. I must root that out sometime.
I was just listening to the jingle there. As Manx as a 3 legs tattoo. I haven't got one of them. I'm just
No.
covered in blackberries.
Well, and ticks.
And ticks.
But yes, the wonderful poem in the part in the Doctor where he talks about melancholy, which I think is great. Anyway, right, Robert. Apologies, Robert. You asked me earlier in the programme, and I only just got round to reading the text. What is, and Robert always comes up with beauties, the cornucopia of the crown, and thereby this crown dependency can only be removed when it is the political will of the Manx nation.
I thought the shipping forecast was a challenge.
He's testing me. Anyway,
Well, everyone is today.
I think I would go with Palchach na Crunia, which the plentifulness of the crown. Palchach na Crunia, as my shaw had dod and chrochen chrún, and thereby had dod and chrochen chrún shaw. It should be. This crown dependency can not they scucha to sul be scutched away or removed, in other words. Fagush anya politicach and ashun vanan. So anya politicach, political will, and ashun vanan, the Manx nation. So there we are. I'm not entirely sure what it means in English, but there we are. That's the translation for that one. Other texters in. There was a texter in very early on in the programme. Enjoy the island in quiet mode. Question mark. So I'm not quite sure what that refers to. Maybe it was from Andy's programme. Then we had Fast am I, Phil. Please, is there a story about how the Slough magnetic road came to be? Thanks, Andy. Well,
there's
I'm not
two
sure.
different roads there, actually.
Yeah,
isn't there? The Slough and the Magnetic Hill.
The Slough is the other side. The Magnetic Hill is the top end of Ronnig, isn't it?
Did it exist before the motor car?
Above the Ronnig Prom. Have you ever heard of the Ronnig Prom?
I haven't heard it called the Ronnig Prom.
Well,
no.
And no doubt people will text in and tell us all about the Ronnig Prom. Noel Kringle, the late Noel Kringle, was telling me about the Ronnig Prom. You know where the Ronnig Prom is, he said in that way. And I said, well, no, I don't. You don't know where the Ronnig Prom is? And I said, no, will you tell me? Well, you should know. So I never did get to find out.
So you don't know what it is, where it is?
Well, I'm assuming it's just above Ronnig, but
just above Ronnig, just above the on the way then on the way to the Magnetic Hill.
But
maybe,
if any
from
listeners,
chapel?
are there listening in and know about the Ronnig Prom,
I wonder if it's that straight
tell
line
me,
then.
'cause I never did get to find out, and it sounded fascinating. Then we also have Namaste Dunyas, sounding good as I tidy me shed, keeping out of the warm sun till later. And that's from brackets John Henry, a.k.a. Lord Narradub.
Fast am I, Quailer. Good to hear you, boy.
Yes, so that's nice. It's nice, isn't it? So yeah, Andy, apologies. I haven't got the stories, any stories with me about the Slough or indeed Magnetic Hill. But next week I'll have a route and try and get something.
As I say,
for
when
that.
did it become the Magnetic Hill? Was it from hand carts?
I suspect it's when motorised metal vehicles came on the scene.
You couldn't have a Magnetic Hill with wooden cart, for instance, could you?
You wouldn't think so.
No.
It wouldn't. Well, I suppose there'd be iron loops around the cart wheels.
Or is it the iron shoes on the old horses getting
that.
pulled up, just pulled to a halt and off they go?
But it does work if you stop at the
It does work.
The bottom of the hill, you do roll up to the top of the hill.
You do indeed.
So yeah. So I'll do some rooting on that, Andy, and we'll get more about Magnetic Hill next week. Right, what are we up to? It's 1:30.
We got more weather.
I think we probably need to do a quick go on the weather. So let's have a look at the weather now. Be brouwers chirum carnasta as fast a big Julish gia nya fes. Mush line grenia higge the ve bodgelach as fudna he fuddy the jig fras na ge skelt. Be nas fura merach. Leis gau on the be fras and skelt on satashak. Och higge the ve greenach sanasta. Be put the ja on morrage for strom na keten. Och ni shaw slow chail gashalan greenach sanasta. So that's the weather in Manx.
So, sunny for the rest of the day. Around dusk it'll start getting a bit cloudier overnight, and tomorrow's going to be much cooler, down to 19 degrees, and a risk of scattered showers first in the morning, but sunny in the afternoon. And then Tuesday we've got rain in the morning, heavy at times, and clear and back to sunny in the afternoon, and probably bright for the rest of the week, we hope.
And that's very good. Well, we probably should be listening to, well, there's a few jingly things. Let's listen to them. Yeah.
Manx Radio! Galla's Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
And that is indeed our cue for a Manx track, and we're going with Repeal the Union from Mechlia. And I did say I wasn't going to get you too excited with this hot weather, but, well, Mechlia. There we go. I didn't give you a warning about that one, but by golly, you'd be...
I tried to do the quote to it, and I'm puffed out now, boy.
Yes. Isn't it great, these young ones, how fast they can play these pieces of music? It's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
The mandolin's too small for me, but I must say that banjo player, guy's coming out like a Gatling gun, that, wasn't it?
It was.
My God, mighty.
Wonderful stuff.
I've never been able to play that fast. Hats off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what else have we got to talk about there?
I've got a true story, which I've only recently been told by my son.
And that's good.
And he got it from a friend of his. So I'll have a bit of an anonymity here. But anyway, this is the story my son was told by this chap. And he's a young man, like, and down in the parish. And this is the story he told about a polecat that arrived in his house.
Right.
And I don't know how long ago this was, but it was relatively recently. So this chap, anyway, he's sitting in his living room, and it's knocking on in the evening. You know, it's gone midnight at this point, and you know, he's having a couple of half shandies, you know, on that sort of thing. And it's a warm evening, so he's got the door open, probably out into the back garden or something like that. So he's just sitting there, just on his own. And this polecat walks in through the back door, just comes in and sits down in the middle of the living room, just looking at him. This is a true story. You know, the polecat, that fella's thinking, I can't be having a polecat in my living room, like, so tries to shoo it out, and this polecat is a bit nonchalant and nonplussed like this. He just goes to the left and then goes to the right, and he's like shooing it around, and he's thinking, well, you can't stay here, boy. I'll get the broom and just push you out. So he gets the broom. He tries to push the polecat out. Of course, it just goes under the couch. He tries it, comes out the other end, tries it there and comes out the other end again. Again, really nonchalant, this polecat, and it's back in the middle of the living room. So the chap is standing there. He looks at the polecat. The polecat's looking at him. So he says to the polecat, if I make you a butty, will you leave? So he goes to the kitchen and he makes the butty for the polecat. It's true.
Oh.
Right. So he comes back into the living room with the butty and puts it down. And it's a cheese butty. But not only that, it's a cheese and crisp butty. So he's gone the extra mile for the polecat.
Crisps in. Well, yes, that's proper posh.
So he's been really concerned about his guest. You know, it's not just a cheese butty, it's a cheese and crisp butty. He puts it down and says, have the butty and you can leave. Go on. So the polecat starts nibbling at it. So he picks up the cheese and crisp butty, just puts it out on the doorstep, and out hops the polecat. He just shuts the door. So, top tip from the Isle of Man.
Yes.
If you want to get the polecat out, don't just make it a cheese butty. Make it a cheese and crisp butty.
Cheese and crisp, yes, because it wouldn't be right just
what
the
a
cheese on
wonderful
its
story.
own. Yeah.
He's talking to a polecat and making him a sandwich.
Yes, well, there we
so,
go.
So, anyway, if you were going to make a sandwich for a polecat with cheese, what crisps would you use?
Well, I don't know. Would you put crisps in the jam sandwich?
I think that could work.
It could, couldn't it? Yes.
I think with salt and vinegar it could work because I like the contrast of that salt and sweet.
Yeah. It's a long time since I've had a sandwich with crisps in.
It's been a long time indead. It used to be a thing, though,
Used to be a big thing,
especially the summer of '76.
Potted meat with salted crisps.
Yes,
was always a good one in our household. Yes. I'm going to buy a bag of crisps on the way home and make myself a sandwich with crisps. Yes.
Get a multi-pack and you can make a few with cheese in as well. Leave them out and see which one the polecats come for.
Yeah. Well,
a smorgasbord.
It's probably time for us to have another piece of music. And this is a request that we've had into the programme. Could we play Arcade Fire and Intervention? Yes.
Why not?
The king's taken back the throne. Let's see the sun. When they say they're cutting off the phone, I tell them you're not home. No place to hide.
You were fighting as a soldier on their side. You're still a soldier in your mind, though nothing's on the line. You say it's money that we need, as if we're only mouths to feed. I know no matter what you say, there's some debts you'll never pay. Working for the church while your family dies. You take what they give you and you keep it inside. Every spark of friendship and love will die without a home. Hear the soldier groan, we're go at it alone. Taste the fear, lift me up and take me out of here. Don't wanna fight, don't wanna die, just wanna hear you cry. Who's gonna throw the very first stone? Oh, who's gonna reset the bone? Walking with your head in a sling, wanna hear the soldiers sing. Working for the church while my family dies. Your little baby sister's gonna lose her mind. Every spark of friendship and love will die without a home. Hear the soldier groan, we'll go at it alone. Taste your fear, it's gonna lift you up and take you out of here. And the bone shall never heal, I cannot if you kneel. We can't find you now, but they're gonna get their money back somehow. And when you finally disappear, will you say you were never here? Church while your life falls apart. But singing hallelujah with the fear in your heart. Every spark of friendship and love will die without a home. Hear the soldier groan, we'll go at it alone. Hear the soldier groan, we'll go at it alone.
Well, I'm very grateful for Nathan for suggesting that we played that piece of music. I thought it was rather good. Right, hedge building.
I saw your rates. 5 bonnets a yard.
5 bonnets
I
a
couldn't.
yard, eh?
You're right. I can't afford 5 bonnets a yard. I'd go down to 3.5.
3.5, do you think?
Aye, 3.5. But then I've got to make a cut on it as a subcontractor.
I'd be wanting butter and jam for 3.5.
The butter's spreading well at the moment. That's for sure.
Well,
I can barely
it
keep
is,
it in
yeah.
in the packet on the counter there.
Yeah. No, well,
It was a mighty hedge, Philly. I saw the pictures.
I
there.
haven't. I don't think I've seen you since I started it again.
Oh.
So because this is we were a week late because of various things last week that I had
That's
to
been
do.
tough going building it up there with all these krogans biting at you.
Yeah, and the midges are the worst.
Especially this time of night.
Once you get past sort of 6 o'clock, you're bitten to death.
Absolutely.
Midges. But no, I decided. Well, I was building it over the TT, listening to the races on the wireless and cracking on, and I came to the end of the week and I got the footings in, and I got another course put on.
Is this a rebuild, by the way?
Yeah.
So you've got all your earth is already there.
No, no. It's rebuilding a hedge that used to be there many.
Where are you getting all
years
your
ago.
earth from?
Well, I'm digging it.
my word.
I'm digging the sods, and fortunately there's a few spoil heaps from different jobs of bits of soil around the place, but primarily I'm digging it from
So you're
the ground.
digging the sods. Do you have the hedging spade?
No, I'm just using a normal spade.
I got caught out on this. I was schoolboy error.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was quite. It was with Gregory and Chris up at Craignish, and it was a couple of days joining in, just doing the sod hedging.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'll do that. I'll get my garden spade for cutting these things, because they're about the size of breeze blocks. These things, aren't they?
Yeah.
So of course I got there, and it was just like, tut tut tut. What sort of spade is that? And it was just like, and then I saw theirs, and it's completely flat.
Yeah.
It's completely
that's
flat.
the
So there's
thing.
no curvature. Of course, you can't take it up flat otherwise.
It's not even taking it up flat. It's the
batter.
The batter for the edge.
Yeah.
So most of the sods that I'm using at the moment are going into the hedge, so they're kind of packing and filling and things. But when you get to the top course, I could do with a proper Manx hedge spade to get the flat tops and the
when you go to cut that
flat
block
edges
for the turf, of course you don't go in at a 90-degree angle to the ground. You're slightly going back, aren't you? 'Cause then you flip it over onto the grass, and there you've got your batter already cut in.
See, listen. I mean, where in the world would you go to find the Who, a jam tasting session, and instruction on how to build a Manx sod hedge?
And to coax a polecat out of your house?
Well, exactly. Crisp sandwiches, you name it.
There's golden knowledge here, you see.
It is. It's. I don't know. Manx Radio must be paying us awful good money. That's all I can.
I sort of cut my teeth on the hedging thing when I was quite young. It was in my latter part of my teens.
Yeah.
And I was completely new to this sort of thing. I'd done a little bit of stonework and stuff, but it was with a farm with this southern family had got up in Derby, and the farm hadn't been farmed for donkey's years. It was about 80 acres, and all the gateways at this point were 9 foot, but we had to put 11-foot gates in. So of course I had to take one side down and put it back up again. And I got the wall end as flat as I could, but of course you got a bit of a half rounds going round.
Yeah.
And of course, Derby stone, they're all like bowling balls. And the sandy soil and all this. And there was a couple
You'd
of
wonder how they ever build anything.
I had 80 acres of these things to do. There was certainly a dozen or so.
Yeah.
But it was lovely. I had some boys coming by and giving me advice, and the boys. It was lovely.
Well, that's good. Yes, it's good to get that advice, because it's not going to be around forever, is it? That sort of thing. Anyway, sadly, that's about us for the programme. We've got a couple of songs, Suspicious Minds by Elvis Presley, but I'll keep trying by Snow Patrol, but Goramaeus and
Goramaeus. See you at the Southern
Goll
Show.
Gaccan, brought to you by the Gaelic Broadcasting Committee.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams on suspicious minds.
Just don't let a good thing die. But honey, you know I've never lied to you.
I guess he's probably just falling apart. Thing is, it looked exactly like falling in love. And she said, stop getting so damn caught up about everything, 'cause this life is too long to live that way. And the only thing that matters is you and me today. And I won't let you go, 'cause I know that you love me through everything. But I don't know this love, 'cause it won't make no sense to me still. And I won't let you go till I understand that maybe I'll never know what it takes to be your man. But I'll keep trying. Oh, the song of you sings in me still. Thing is, I'm pretty certain that